Welcome to UFL Week 5 update. Let's get to these results that happened last week. So, DC goes to Birmingham and beat up the Stallions 45-28. Jordan Talamamu, 15 out of 22, 275 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. DC back in winning ways, still in winning ways. 4-1 record, and they will take on the Dallas Renegades this week. Meanwhile, for the Stallions, they dropped to 1-4 without Matt Corral. Remember, he was traded to Orlando, and they got DTR, who had a good game, by the way. He was really good against the DC defenders. Despite the loss, I can see DTR make something possible. I don't know. Maybe anything is possible with 5 weeks left till the regular season ends. They will take on the Orlando Storm. Yes, once again. Remember, 2 weeks ago, they lost at a shutout, and that was when they traded Matt Corral to the Storm. Now they're going to face the Storm again, but in Orlando. St. Louis upsets Orlando, by the way. They give them their first loss of the season, 25-17. Damon Harris, 4 tackles, 2 solo tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 pass defense, as St. Louis goes to 3-2, and they will take on Louisville, which is a rivalry game, by the way. It's a derby, of course. St. Louis versus Louisville. Should be a fun one. They will go on the road against Louisville. Orlando, they dropped their first loss of the season, but they're still contender for this year's UFL championship game. They're going to take on the Birmingham Stallions at home. These two teams will meet each other again this week, as Houston in the first game, they beat Columbus 17-13. Malik Fisher, 6 tackles, 3 solo tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. As Houston goes to 2-3, and they will go on the road against Columbus, who are now dropped to 1-4. Louisville dominates the Dallas Renegades 47-25. Ian Wheeler, 13 attempts, 62 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. Not 100 rushing yards and then 4 touchdowns. No. 62 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. Great performance for Ian Wheeler. They go to 2-3, and they will take on the St. Louis Battlehawks at home. While for Dallas, they dropped 2 in a row after losing to Columbus 2 weeks ago. Last week, they just lose to the Kings, and now they will have to go on the road against DC. They will take on the UFL champions, and this should be a real good match for them. Who had a good performance in Week 5? I'm going to say the St. Louis Battlehawks. They went on the road to Orlando to give them their first loss of the season. And yes, they went out and won with a quarterback named Harrison Frost. So great for St. Louis, as they are trying to keep in for the top 4 spot for a chance to play at the UFL United League Championship game. That's it for the UFL Week 5 update. If you have not seen my other videos, go check them out on my channel. Of course, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more sports news.